Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to thank the Board of Directors of the Ellis Corporation for allowing me the opportunity to present my findings to the group today. As many of you are aware, Thompson Manufacturing has faced many challenges before the Ellis Corporation's purchase of the company. As a current student earning my Master's of Human Resource Management, I'm excited to share with the board what I have learned from HR from this course and the assignments, what I have learned from HR from the program, and three of the most important trends in HR heading into the future, and how I will be best prepared to offer advice on overcoming the challenges the organizations will face. I have learned a lot about HR from this capstone course. One of the most important things that I have learned from this course is while we all may have different views on what HR's essential functions are and what challenges they may face, we can all agree on one thing. One of HR's main functions is to ensure that we are addressing the concerns of the employees and taking their perceptions of the workplace into consideration. The employee's perception will drive how the community perceives the organization and help play a key role in attracting and retaining top talent for the organization. I have also learned from this course the importance of aligning the employee's goals to the overall goals and objectives of the company. The best workers understand what is expected of them and how to execute the task effectively through business objectives, as cited by Hughes and Patterson, 2011. From the HR program at Colorado State University Global, I have grown and developed into the HR professional I now am today. I have learned that while the role of HR has gradually changed over the years, HR's primary purpose today is to look out for the best interests of the employees and the best interests of the company as they act as a strategic partner to the business. While HR is heavily involved in the attraction of qualified talent, they also play a pivotal role in keeping the employees motivated and retained at work through building and defining the workplace culture, training and developing employees, attracting and retaining top talent, conducting performance management, handling sensitive and confidential issues and complaints with care, offering competitive total rewards, ensuring they are following all legal compliances, and actively engaging the workforce through rewards and recognition. Some of the best practices of HR professionals include acting morally and ethically at all times, applying policies and processes equitably, being an empathetic listener, remaining neutral and unbiased, accepting and celebrating differences among workers, remaining confidential when needed, and taking concerns seriously. Finally, there are many trends for the future of HR that we must be prepared for. One of the trends HR should be actively preparing for is the future of the new workforce. The workforce has been quickly progressing towards employees who stay at companies for a shorter period of time. In January 2022, the U.S. Department of Labor found that the average tenure of employees with their current employer is 4.1 years, and younger workers are more likely to have shorter tenures, as cited by the U.S. Department of Labor, 2022. Along with employees staying at companies for a shorter period of time, the workforce will also change due to the automation of tasks. As more automation is implemented into the workplace, HR will need to heavily reskill jobs that are being affected by this, as cited by Milligan 2018. Also, with globalization and remote work becoming more and more popular, HR will also need to focus on a dispersed workforce and how to properly manage them, as cited by Milligan 2018. The new workforce will create challenges HR will need to overcome. With shorter tenured employees, HR will need to become experts in workforce and succession planning to ensure that they have plans built out when employees leave, and with automation, HR will need to focus on training and developing employees with new skills to fit the needs of the organization. Next, HR will need to ensure that they are staying focused on the employees in the organization as a trend of the future. With competition extremely high for top talent, HR needs to create a reason for employees to want to work for their company, as cited by Milligan 2018. As Deloitte 2023 explains, HR needs to focus on co-creating the workplace with employees by working together on creating new policies, new rules, and refreshing their relationship. In Deloitte's 2023 Global Human Capital Trends Survey, discovered that organizations with higher employee involvement in designing and implementing change were more likely to experience positive organizational outcomes, and employees were more likely to be 1.8 times more engaged, 2 times more innovative, 1.6 times more likely to adapt to the change, as cited by Van Durham et al. 2023. With focusing on the employee experience, an organization will have to overcome organizational resistance. This is going to be uncomfortable, especially for top leaders who have traditionally made all of the workplace decisions. To effectively change manage the organization, effective communication should be utilized along with sharing the benefits and outcomes of the change. Finally, the last trend that HR should be prepared for is rebuilding a skills-based organization. According to the 2020 talent trends presented by PwC, 75% of CEOs are concerned about the challenging talent market and the availability of key skills the organizations need to drive growth, as cited by PwC 2020. To accomplish this, an organization will place an emphasis on hiring for specific skills, focus more on promotional and developmental opportunities for their current workforce, and new workplace operating models with revamped jobs will emerge, as cited by Green 2022. An organization may face challenges with current employees who are unwilling to foster continued learning or adapt to the changing nature of their jobs. An organization will need to be prepared and think through which employees pose this risk to the organization. They will also need to be prepared for what skills are most important to them to be actively recruiting for and determine how they can build those skills with their top performing employees, as cited by Green 2022. In conclusion, I have grown and developed through the HR management program at Colorado State University Global Campus. To prepare for the future of HR, I will ensure to actively learn from and listen to my employees, as they are heavily involved in the transformation efforts. I will stay up to date on key trends and continue to use data and research to back my advice I offer organizations. I have learned a lot from this class and my master's program, and I look forward to my future evolving with the ever-changing HR field.